Hi, go ahead and open up your table of contents. We've got another entry today. It's going to be on the next odd page. And the topic is compare and order integers. Compare and order integers. Then go ahead and put your date. Compare and order integers. Okay, pause if you need to. Otherwise, go ahead and flip to that next odd page in your notebook. For me, it's page 11. And we're going to take some notes. Go ahead and put your title, compare and order integers. Compare and order integers. And your essential question. List 3 or more real-life situations where you will compare or order integers. By the end of today, or by the end of class time tomorrow, you will be able to list 3 or more real-life situations where you will compare or order integers. All right, let's get started. First, the definition of an integer. An integer is a positive and a negative whole numbers and 0. So any whole numbers, positive or negative, and 0. Some examples are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some examples on the other side of the number line are -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. And 0 is also an integer. All right, the best way to talk about integers is on the number line. So go ahead and draw yourself a number line. I made mine in color because then it's really easy for me to see positives and negatives. If you have colored pencils or markers or crayons or something at your house, do it in color. It'll make it easier for you to see. If all you have is a pencil, then that's okay. You can still make it work with pencil, but I like the color. It just makes it easier for me. So 0 is in the middle. And then on the positive side, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. On the negative side, we've got -1, -2, -3, -4. I want you to notice that -1 is right by 0. Normally we think, well, 1 starts on the left and we go over. That's only on the positive side. It goes backwards on the negative side. So make sure you start counting at 0 and then go to the left. The lowest number on this number line is -4. And the highest number is +4. The left is the low side, the right is the high side. I want you to write that little trick for yourself. Think about the number line. When you're talking about integers, think about the number line. The farther left you go, the lower your number. The farther left you go, the lower your number is. When I think about negatives, I think about like a bank account. If you have -$4, that's less money than -$2, right? You owe more, which means you have less. Go ahead and copy this. Pause and copy if you need to. We're going to look at some examples. Okay, -4 blank -2. -4, is that greater than or less than -2? Well, since it's further left, -4 is less than -2. That kind of is confusing a little bit at first because we know that a +4 is bigger than a +2, but when you get on the other side of 0, everything is opposite. Let's look at this one, 6 blank 4. Well, those are both positive. That's easy. We know that 6 is greater than 4. 3 blank 5. Again, that's easy. Those are both positives. I know that 3 is less than 5. And -3, -9. This one makes me think a little bit. If I have -$3, is that more or less than -9? Well, because it's on the other side of 0, everything changes. So -3 is actually greater than -9. That is all your notes for today. Thanks for doing your homework, and we'll see you in class tomorrow.